Hi there, Cindy here. I wanted to clear up some things that you might be thinking about factoring because you don't know factoring. And trust me, I have sales resistance to anything new, and we're bombarded with stuff all the time. So let me just start with why I got into factoring. I realized as a psychiatric nurse that there were parts of people's lives that I could help with. You know, there's the physical healing, the mental healing, but I couldn't touch people in the financial part of their lives. It's like, how can I help people with that? You know, I think we all struggle with that. So factoring, when I found out about factoring, it's like clouds parted. I knew that this was something that I could help people mobilize money in their life almost like magic. I'm not selling them anything. I love that because I hate selling stuff. And I'm helping their stress levels by getting money that they didn't even really know that they're sitting on. I'm actually touching the financial part of somebody's life, which if you look at people like the pie charts, you know, you've got, physical health, mental health, relationship health, and then here's finances. It just kind of put it all together for me. So I realize resistance to a new concept, it's easy to do because even bankers haven't heard of factoring. And therein lies the problem. Banking is so efficiently run in the United States that it just kind of overrides every other option for channeling money in our lives. Whereas if you go to other countries, they don't have those very well developed bank systems. And these other countries have relied on factoring for thousands of years. That was an eye-opener for me. So factoring, basically, there's a couple of credentials, if you want to call them, eligibility things. But the basic thing is that you are a business that provides goods or services to another business, which is also called a B2B. I had never heard that term myself, so that's new. And you have already provided those goods or services to another business. So you're sitting on an invoice or an accounts receivable where that business owes you money. And in this competitive world, you allow terms to that other business. And terms meaning you let them take 30, 45, 60, even 90 days to pay you. But, you're having to wait for your money. That gets you in good with businesses, because they can take their time paying you. But what are you doing, with that gap of not having that working capital? So factoring comes in and solves that problem. So the other thing that I think people are probably worried about is legitimacy. Well, factors, there are thousands of factors. These are the people who actually have the money that they're going to get to you in purchasing your accounts receivable. But if you are worried about scams or licensing or something that governs that, I don't blame you. In California, I was required by the state of California to get a broker's license to be able to refer you to a factor. Let me tell you, I had to jump through some hoops. I wanted to tell them to shove it, I don't know how many times, but my commitment to wanting to help other people with their businesses, hardworking people that this country runs on. And I can get them money and freedom and less stress and less headaches. And I'm not having to sell you anything, or I'm your friend. I'm your gardener. I love that. Well, that's what kept me going to get this license. And so the state of California, I'm licensed with the state of California to be a broker, to help you get connected. So all you have to do is click the button below that you want more information. Give us some information. It requires talking to you. I get a little more information. Find out if you are a B2B. Are you a business to business or commercial business, which is what that is. And have you provided those goods or services and you're sitting on accounts receivable. Boom. That's it. You're on your way to getting working capital. That's all there is to it. So I hope that kind of clears up some things for you and makes you feel a little more comfortable. Even if you give me that information, we talk, there are no obligations. You're not going to be getting emails and things, and I'm just getting you the information you need that you have other options. It's not the banks. It's not a loan. You're not going into debt. There's not, these incredible interest rates. It's none of that. It's not sticky or complicated. It's extremely simple. So that's why it sounds too good to be true. And I felt that way too. But so if I can just at least get you that information, I'll be happy. That'll be great. So I hope to talk to you, and great success.